everybody. Happy Friday. Today's Thursday when I'm filming this, but this is Freezer Friendly Friday recipe, and I think this is episode 4 or 5. Can't keep up with them. So I am having a very busy morning in the kitchen, guys. I have meatballs going for lunch for Emma. I gotta get some bagel pizzas made up for her to go in the freezer. The meatballs that I'm doing today is just beef meatballs. I have a video on baby turkey meatballs. I'll link that below. It's basically the same thing. I'm just using beef this time instead of turkey. And then I also have one of the Freezer Friendly Friday episodes was bagel pizzas. I'll link that video down below. So, I am also doing this week's Freezer Friendly Friday recipe, which is chicken pot pie. Rob absolutely loves chicken pot pie. And it's, it's simple and easy. I like making it. It's a pretty cheap recipe to do. You don't need a whole lot of ingredients. So that's today, and I'm also working on that apple jelly, and that's going to be in another video. Probably going to come out, this one's coming out Friday. The apple jelly one will come out tomorrow, which will be Saturday. So anyways, let's get to the freezer friendly recipe that I'm doing, the chicken pot pie. So let me bring you guys in here and let me show you what I've got done. I've already done so far. That way this video wasn't like super long. So I've done got my chicken cooked. This was 3 chicken drumsticks. You can use whatever kind of chicken you want. That's just what I had on hand. Cooked it in the slow cooker. I mean, not the slow cooker. Cooked it in the Instant Pot. Mine was completely froze solid, so I cooked it for 20 minutes in the Instant Pot. So I've got that done. And the mixed vegetables, I just buy frozen mixed vegetables. I don't buy canned stuff. No more than, I absolutely have to. But anyway, so this is just probably about, I'm going to guess, cup and a half of mixed vegetables. And I just put a little bit of water in them. Put them in the microwave. I done 30 seconds. And they were still a little froze, so I done 30 more seconds. I just wanted them thawed out where I can mix them, and they don't stick together. So I done got that done. And this is my pan that I'm using, just a cheap aluminum pan. I've done got it sprayed. So left to do is to bring everything together and get it put together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop my onion. I have 1 medium onion. I'm going to get it chopped and get it in with the chicken. Alright, so that's in there. Now I'm going to get my cream of mushroom soup. You can use whatever cream of soup that you like. We like cream of mushroom, so that's what I use. If I have something else on hand, you know, cream of onion, cream of celery, cream of chicken, whatever, it does not matter. You use what you like. So this is 1 can of cream of mushroom. Whew, y'all, that onion was potent. Alright, this is a 10.5 ounce, not 10.5 ounce, it's 10.5 ounces of a can of cream of mushroom. Alright, now I'm going to add my mixed vegetables. And you can use whatever vegetables you want to use in here. You don't have to, you don't have to use mixed vegetables if you don't want to. You can use some other kind of vegetables. Put whatever you like. Sometimes I put celery, sometimes I put mushrooms, you know, just whatever. So I'm going to put a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of garlic powder. Alright. Now I'm going to mix all this up. And your chicken, you know, whatever kind you use, just shred it up and put it in here. If you want it bigger, if you want bigger chunks, then chop it up. If you want smaller chunks or small, you know, smaller strips, you can use a food processor or a hand chopper, whatever, however you want your chicken. It's not a set in stone how you know, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I got that mixed up. Now, next, I'm going to take, you need refrigerated pie crust. Just 1 box of it. 1 box has 2 rolls. Alright, so you roll it out. Just like that. And you place it in your pan. And then you want to form it into the shape of the pan. Whatever kind you're using. Normally, when I make just chicken pot pie and I'm not going to freeze it, I have a pie pan. Or, you know, pie plate, yeah, and that's what I use. I use mine. I just put this in there. Now, I have used frozen pie crust before. You can do that as well. If you'd rather have the frozen pie crust, you can get frozen. It won't have a top unless you want to get creative. There's when you use frozen pie crust, there's 2 pie crusts in each package. If you want to get creative, you can use both of those. You could set one out and let it get thawed enough where you can move, you know, where it's flexible, where you can bend it. And then you could kind of use your frozen pie crust, put your filling in there, and then use the one that you've thawed out where it's flexible. And like what you could do is you could cut, you know how they got the sides and then their bottom is round. You could cut the bottom out of it, put it on there, and then, you know, use the sides if you needed to fill in or whatever. It wouldn't be the prettiest thing in the world, but you could do that. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters what it tastes like, right, guys? Alright, so put that in there, and then you're going to dump your filling. That's your chicken and your cream of soup, whatever kind you decide to use. Your 1 medium onion. and mixed vegetables, and then your salt and pepper and garlic powder. So you put that in there, and then you just spread it out all inside there. All right. Then you come in, take the other pie crust, and if you totally want this homemade, I mean, you can, your vegetables, you could use your vegetables out of your garden. You can make your own pie crust. You can make your own cream of mushroom soup, whatever kind you use. Alright, so you roll it out, roll your other pie crust out, and then you're going to put it over the top, just like that. And I take the edges that are hung over and I fold them over just like that. Okay? And then you're going to take a knife and you're going to put slits in the top of it. Just like that. Now, this is ready to go in the freezer. That's all there is to it, guys. So how simple and easy is that? And now you got a quick supper that you can take out of the freezer, pop in the oven, just like the little, what are they, 88-cent banquet chicken pot pies that have got all kinds of junk inside of them, preservatives and all that and everything. Well, this don't have all that. I mean, you've got your stuff that's whatever's in your cream of mushroom soup, but if you make that homemade, you don't even have that. So, you put this in the freezer. This will not have to flash freeze. You want to wrap it up real good with plastic wrap and Reynolds wrap and stick it in your freezer, and then when you're ready to bake it, I would bake it at 350. Again, guys, I will post on the group. If you're not in our Facebook group, Little Acres Homestead, come send a request and join there. I post a lot of things like on these videos like this, on these freezer-friendly meals. When I actually cook them, I will post in the group how long I cooked them and what I cooked them at and all that good stuff. So that will, when I make this, I believe I might have it on next week's menu. I'm not for sure on that. But anyways, when I make this, when I put it in my oven and bake it, I will post in the group, you know, what I fixed alongside of it, how long it baked at, what I baked it at. But I think the freezer, the little ones that you get, I think they have to bake it like 20 minutes or something like that. So it's going to be my guess. It's probably going to bake that long. The chicken's already cooked, so you don't have to worry about cooking that. You're just thawing it out and heating it up. Your vegetables are already cooked. They just have to be warmed up. Your onion's not cooked, but you know, it don't take very long for onion to cook. So, like I said, I will post in the group how long it takes me to cook this when I cook it. And that's all there is to it, guys. You know, you don't have to fix anything alongside this. You just have chicken pot pie. And that's it for supper. It is a quick and easy supper that's in your freezer and ready for you when you're ready for it. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Until the next one. Bye.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.